So yeah, in the past few days I've been realizing that the BL world might not be evolving in the direction I wanted it to. So I just think the upcoming WeTV shows are gonna give me a headache and maybe even hinder on the growth of the Thai drama fandom. And this whole thing means two outcomes. The first one is where WeTV will be completely dominating the game in a few years, meaning we have to go back to searching the episodes online and watching them illegally. I just hope the pie chart of linetv shows versus WeTV shows doesn't become 50-50 anytime soon, because that would be annoying.
Dear God, that I don't believe in anymore. Sometimes you can make me be wrong though. I mean, the good news in all of this is that I was scared of the pie chart becoming 50% linetv, 50% WeTV, but now that linetv is not gonna be there anymore, it's for sure not happening. So let me get the facts right. On the 29th of November, linetv very randomly and cryptically tweeted the following message. Message to our linetv fans. linetv Thailand will be available until December 31st, 2021. Time flies and things continue to change, and linetv does likewise. We would like to inform that linetv Thailand service will be available until the end of this year on December 31st, 2021. Your support and contribution to linetv all these years are truly appreciated and will always be remembered. Thank you with all of our hearts, linetv Thailand. And not only is this message very unclear, but I have a lot of thoughts about it. What most likely happened? As you can see from the beginning of my channel, I was really wary of new streaming platforms entering the Thai market. At the time, if you rewatch my original video, I was more worried about these companies' ways of releasing shows. Notably WeTV, which released shows really weirdly at the time, with the VIP program that released one episode in advance to VIP members. At the time, this had caused the My Engineer release, for example, to be really messy. 3 episodes having leaked online, while the official release on their YouTube channel was really late. Since then, WeTV has mostly gotten better, with most shows getting rid of that VIP system and being released normally on there. But since my initial video, which focused mostly on WeTV, other streaming platforms have joined the market, such as Viu from Hong Kong and Ichiyi from China as well, on top of another Thai platform like AES Play. And at the time of my first video, I was really overwhelmed to see that linetv had gone from the only major streaming platform in Thailand to having so much competition in under a year. I didn't think though that it would mean it shutting down less than 2 years later. And like, in a way, this all makes sense. Thailand has almost 70 million inhabitants, so it's not a huge market, but it's not a tiny one either. linetv went from the leading and kind of the only platform on which Thai citizens would go watch series, which streaming platforms as a whole are really new in the world and especially in Thailand. And I could make a whole video on the dichotomy between TV shows and internet shows in Thailand, the difference between what older and younger people watch, series and lakons, etc. But that will be for another day. So going from the king of the Thai market to having to share it with other companies, of course that is not the best news. And the other companies, especially WeTV, but also AES Play and Viu, have managed to secure big collaborations early on. Again, in my first video, I talked about WeTV x GMMTV, WeTV x Studio Thunder, and WeTV x Studio Wabi Sabi. Since then, I would argue these platforms got even bigger projects, like Bad Buddy on WeTV and Not Me on AES Play, to talk about currently airing shows. And I think it's to be noted that these platforms, despite being new in Thailand, were already huge companies, with TV having 1 billion users before it even came to Thailand. So of course it's clear that these already big and established companies would have no problem paying more than linetv to acquire the rights to a show and easily secure a stable audience in Thailand, especially since the catalog on their site was already much bigger than linetv's. And WeTV got that very early on by focusing almost exclusively on BL. Those 3 collaborations I talked about being all BL, and the very first 2 Thai shows they released on there, which were Love Poison and See You in 7-Eleven, being BL as well. That allowed them to capitalize off of a genre that was already incredibly popular, but also literally doesn't exist in China because the government is homophobic as fuck. So now when we see Bad Buddy being the #1 show airing on WeTV at the moment, everything makes sense. That's most likely what happened. linetv started losing big collaborations and slowly started losing money as well. which resulted in that seemingly very random and rushed tweet and the shutting down of the company. Rushed. Speaking of rushed, I can't not talk about the fact that this all seems so quick. I mean, we know capitalism moves fast, but this seems exceptionally quick. In 2 years, Line TV went from #1 and thriving to shutting down. Which feels a little weird when just this month I was still watching shows like My Mate Match and Loveless Society with Line TV international links. Meaning that either the production companies behind those shows knew it was shutting down and didn't care, or that decision was made after the contracts were already signed. In any case, this stuff is weird. Moreover, Line TV still had a huge win last year with I Told Sunset About You, it being a Line TV original and the biggest time show of 2020. Though it is to be noted that it was Nadao Bangkok's choice to not provide Line TV international subs, which means a lot of leaking and piracy happened for I Told Sunset About You, which could have been avoided and brought a lot more views to Line TV itself. But this still feels so quick and random to be happening so quickly, especially being announced with such a cryptic tweet. And it makes me sad that Line TV has already given up, knowing it can't beat bigger and richer companies. So what does this mean? Firstly, it means that we should hurry and download all of the Line TV series we like because they will likely disappear off of the internet. But more importantly, it means that other companies have successfully eliminated the, let me remind you, leading company in Thailand in under 2 years. Like, I'm sorry, but how messed up is that? So as far as I know from Line TV's response under their tweet, they will still keep their original content somewhere. Which means that I Told Sunset About You is coming to me and the others are safe for now. Though I would still download them just in case if I were you. All of the other shows are either gonna change platforms or disappear off of the surface of the internet. Which is obviously extremely scary. After having spent 5 weeks basically downloading the whole GMMTV catalog because they keep deleting their shows, my video on that is there, now I also have to download all the Line TV series I've ever watched. I don't know what's been going on in 2021, but I feel like someone out there is testing me. So yeah, in a few weeks, Line TV is gonna be gone. Poof! Gone into thin air. Just like that. Once again, and I know I've said it 50 times today already, under 2 years. With TV1, Line TV 0. My feelings. Now, allow me to be a bit sappy. I'm kind of a grandma in this fandom, and also seasonal depression is very much real, but I'm gonna miss Line TV. Apart from GMMTV putting their shows on YouTube since the very beginning, Line TV international links in 2018 for Love by Chance were the first sign of a Thai company not only noticing the international fans that liked their shows, but for once actually helping them watch them legally. Before that, once again, except GMMTV, that I should really stop praising so much because they flagged my GMMTV 2022 reaction video with a copyright claim, even though it definitely falls under fair use and many other videos using the same fucking trailers are still up. No, I'm not still bitter about that. What do you mean?
It is to be noted that they also flagged my Not Me episode 1 reaction video. When I see other channels putting the whole episode on there, no problem. But it's sure that with my 700 subscribers, I'm really putting some damage on that company.
But anyways, before that, the only way for international fans to watch any non-GMMTV show was for it to be picked up by a fan subber. And it was very often in awful quality and obviously not giving any view or money to the original company of the show. So to be completely honest, we're about to lose a very important part of Thai drama history. And that makes me really sad. I'm someone who gets really attached to things. I'm a very nostalgic person in general. So I can't lie and say that I'm okay with Line TV shutting down. Not when this company has been part of my life for so many years, and I'm sure yours too. So it's just downright sad. And I wish I had more to say, but I don't. Conclusion. I'd love to end on a more hopeful note, especially since we're approaching the end of the year. But I can't. In a few weeks, we will be losing a landmark of Thai dramas. And there's nothing that can be done. I don't want to sound like I'm anti-change, because change can be good. But for now, and for a little while longer, I'm sure, I'll just be sad. To Line TV, even though you're not a person, but definitely a company that doesn't care what I have to say or what I feel, I still gotta say that you were pretty important to me. On your platform, I've watched shows that made me fall in love with Thai culture to the point that I'm here today, making this video. I'm learning Thai, planning to move to Thailand, and it's in part because of you. I'm sorry that you got taken down because much bigger fishes in the sea attacked you. And I'm sorry that you're leaving. I'm gonna miss your shows, your international links, and your big green arrow logo. Hope you can come back one day bigger and better than ever before. And I'll be rooting for you. And even if you're gone forever, just know that those shows you offered me will stay with me for a long time. They've given me my passion, my love for Thailand, and nothing can take that back. As for you, the viewer who's watching this, I hope you still enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time and have a great day.